How dark are the rings?
That's it's like a box. I will say that tree should not be going like that.
You ready? Is that one ready? You ready? Okay, yeah. Ladies and chumps and ladies, howdy partners, ahoy mateys. In this world, there are no jokes fresher than those in this stand-up special. Please welcome Stuart MacMillan.
Well, folks, I guess no matter how famous you are, you just can't go around kissing the air. Well, today, I went to the 8th floor of Davis, and I took off all my clothes, and I ran down the stairs, and then everybody laughed at me. I'll bring that one back later. The other day, Bill's dad ate some cheese from a block of cheese. He didn't bite it off, oh no. He cut off a slice. That's right, he cut the cheese. Get it? If the moon is made of cheese, and broccoli is trees, then that means that broccoli and cheddar soup is trees and moon soup. I like my soup in a bread bowl, personally. Did you know that crumbs are microscopic loaves of bread? If I ever open a sports bar, I'll probably serve a side item that will be a roll. It'll be called the pick and roll, and it'll be a roll with a toothpick in it, and it'll cost $10. But it'll be a really good toothpick. One time I ate a burger, and I put some ketchup on that burger, and the ketchup was very raw. And I know that the ketchup was raw because the ketchup was red. Earlier, I ate a sandwich, and it was the best lunch I'd eaten all day. But I'm still feeling a little hungry. Not again. These casualties are anything but casual. And with my lunch, I drank a virgin screwdriver, and now I'm as drunk as a skunk. A virgin skunk. Did you hear? They're making Sprite with fewer calories. It's called Sprite Light. Now I'd like to do a tribute to the late John Prine. If there's any music fans in the area, this is John Prine Egg Edition. Make me an egg that flies from egg. Make me an egg of an old egg. Just give me one egg I can hold on to believe in this egg. It's just a hard-boiled egg. Thank you. And now this is the Beatles Egg Edition. Oh yeah, tell you something, egg. I think you'll understand, egg. Oh, I know it's something, egg. I wanna hold your hand, egg. Thank you. How do ghosts like their coffee? Caffeinated. What's a pirate's favorite element? Strontium. I'm just kidding, it's actually argon. What's this crazy monster's vertebrae called? Frankenspine. That one usually does better. My favorite horror album is Boo's Next by The Boo, and my favorite song on it is Boo Boo O'Reilly. I think Christmas would be better if Santa had a flying golf cart. St. Patrick's Day, more like St. Poo-Poo's Day. How come poop is poop and poop is poo, but pee is pee, but pee is not peep? Now this is my set list, and you're probably thinking a stand-up comedian should have his material memorized. Well, maybe I didn't have time to memorize it. I did have time. Did you know that there aren't any words that rhyme with time? Not in English, at least. And I would know, because I speak English. I speak 5 languages. I speak English, Pig Latin, and robot. And I do know a lot about languages. For example, did you know that if you change most of the letters in fishing, it almost rhymes with chicken? And it's a shame that you can't rhyme baseline with Vaseline. Here's a palindrome I came up with. Viola, voila. Here's another one. Soliloquy, low-key silly. Did you know that the word sneeze is actually short for snazzy breeze? This is true. Yeah, sometimes the sun makes me sneeze. But sometimes I like to imagine, what if the sun waxed and waned like the moon? That would be a sight to see. You know, the sun's actually not done rising until noon, so that means that you can still catch the sunrise at 11 o'clock. Yeah, I'm full of all kinds of fun facts. Here's another one you probably didn't know. Van Gogh bit off his own nose. Can you imagine? And did you know that square dances are one of the most geometric types of dances? After he wasn't cast in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Ryan Gosling went 16 years without auditioning for an acting role. Another sad statistic is that even though they had 20 top 40 hits, the Spinners haven't been in the top 40 once since Lizzo rose to fame. Now, I think that the name Stuart is a pretty good name. I do like it a lot. But sometimes I wish that my parents had named me Famous Stuart. 2 is a company, but 3 is a business. And if I ever interview for a business, I'll probably have to let them know that my biggest weakness is that I'm really good at playing piano, and if they hire me, I will bring my piano into the office and I won't stop playing. Now I'd like to do a little Q&A, if that's all right with y'all. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow. Moo. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cowboy. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Polite cowboy. Pardon me, buckaroos. I noticed you were sitting here all alone, and well, I was wondering if you might like to join me for a sarsaparilla, or maybe a game of poker or billiards even. If I auditioned for the Credible Hulk, it would probably look a little like this. You won't like me when I'm angry. You're not gonna like me when I'm angry. No. I know I shouldn't care what you think about me, but you're not gonna like me when I'm angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. You're making me angry. You're making me angry. Don't make me angry. You're making me angry. See, I told you you weren't gonna like me. Thank you. Now, I wonder, why didn't they make the Hulk's describing adjective hulking? The hulking Hulk. That's an opportunity missed. Is there a doctor in the house? Is there? I'm just kidding, we're in an arboretum. Is there a doctor in the arboretum? No? Oh, it's a shame. I guess I'll have to skip the turbo unicycle flaming chainsaw juggling. I can't do that trick, but what I can do is a couple of impressions for you. This is my impression of a largemouth bass. Thanks. And this next one is called the smallmouth bass. I actually had one more I was gonna do for you, but I was advised not to do this. I was gonna do an impression of Michelangelo's David. Maybe later. I'm smarter than the average toddler, and most babies. Did you know that a mean baby, and by mean I mean average, a mean baby weighs 7 pounds. So in order to have a ton of babies, you would need 286 babies. Now that's a lot of babies. And while we're on the topic of babies, and I will say I'm no theologian, but I've always been told we are all made in God's image. But when I was born, I actually looked like a baby. So does that mean that God looks like a baby? And while we're on the topic of theology, and I will say I'm no hydrologist, if Jesus could walk on water, does that mean he could swim in ice? I don't know the answer to that question. My mother always told me I should dress to impress. And you're probably wondering about this shirt I'm wearing. And I'll tell you about it. I got this at the Hanes brand outlet. It's sort of a blue color. 60% cotton, 30% polyester, 10% something else. It's size large. And right now, it's one of my very favorite shirts, and I'll tell you why. Because if I weren't wearing it right now, I would be half naked. And that would suck. The thing about termites is that they might be bad and they might be good. Here's what nodding off to sleep looks like. Sometimes, when I can't sleep, I just chant USA, USA over and over in my head until I fall asleep. Like I mentioned before, I know a lot about language, and but there is just one question I have. The one thing I wonder is, do the British people pronounce frisbee the same as us regular people? Now I'm gonna leave you with one more trick. You see, I'm moonwalking in a counterclockwise direction, but it looks like I'm walking clockwise. Thank you very much. Okay, well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed.
Encore!
Keep it going.